Hey there guys, how's it going? And welcome to my top 5 favourite cars in GTA 5. Now this isn't the fastest cars or anything like that, this is just completely personal preference as to what are my favourite cars in GTA 5. Any ones that I've missed and that you think would be in your top 5, feel free to leave a comment down below, let me know any cars that I might have missed that you really like. So without further ado, this is my top 5. So in at number 5, I've decided to go with the JB700. This is a classic British racing car that you can buy from the Legendary Sports website using your phone in-game, or if you go to one of the computers in-game, you can buy it from there. It's not that cheap, but it is kind of unique. There's nothing really that quite looks like this with that 60s styling. It is fast once you especially put on turbos and things like that. However, the handling, the traction isn't the greatest. It will float around a bit around the corners, but that's not why it's in the top 5. It's in the top 5 because it looks cool. You know, you feel like James Bond driving around with it, and it's got the guns on the front, which unfortunately you can't use during the free roam. There is a mission where you can use some of the gadgets in the car, but not on free roam, and I think it looks really nice. If you put it in a classic kind of colour, I'm driving around with the wine red colour here, but a classic British racing green would look really good. Either way, you can make this thing look really smart, and it looks like nothing else that is driving around on the street. So that's my number 5 choice, the JB700. At number 4, I've gone for a car that is tons of fun, probably the most fun car in the game, up there with the Doom Buggy as well. It's kind of similar to this, and this is the Injection. This is a bit of a kind of throwback to the Volkswagen Baja Bugs, the kind of off-road vehicle versions of the Volkswagen Beetles, and it's just so much fun. This is the best thing to drive around in when you're up in the north. Some of the cars that are up in the north section of the map can be a little bit depressing, but you just go and get this thing, stick the best armor you can afford on that you've unlocked on, and you don't have to worry about where roads are anymore, because you just go off-road as the crow flies to wherever you want to go. Extremely fast as well, actually, considering you know, the fact that it's not a high power sports vehicle. Off-road and on-road, this is still a very fast car, and because of that, obviously really forgiving suspension, ideal for off-road, and just loads of fun over any terrain. Great for trying to climb up mountains and stuff as well. So number 4 is just one of the most fun cars in the game, and the best one to ride around in when you're in the north of the map, in my opinion. At number 3, I've decided to go with the Voltic, and what makes this car so cool, apart from the fact that it just looks awesome, you can mod it, you know, really nicely so that it goes extremely fast and so that it looks really nice with a really loud and kind of supercar look to it, is the fact that it is almost silent when you drive it. Because it is an electric car, all you get is the kind of gentle hum of the battery while you're driving down the highways at 150 miles an hour, and it's kind of cool. It's a little bit weird. I'd recommend just driving without the radio on if you do have the radio on this game, and then driving around this thing. It's a little bit of a different experience to all the other cars that you're used to, and also on top of that, it does handle really well, and it is extremely fast because it's quite a small car as well. It's easy to maneuver between the traffic, and just a great all-around one to have it in your garage. So number 3 of my choice for top 5 cars would be the Voltic. At number 2, I've gone with a car that I think a lot of you would have thought would be number 1, but I don't know if you just haven't played with or seen the car that I'm going to choose for number 1, but this is my number 2 choice. It is the Adder, otherwise known as a Bugatti Veyron. That is the car that it is based around, and of course it is extremely fast. Put all the mods on it and you can just smash this thing around the city, and especially with the full armor, you can go so fast. Great in lots of situations, to be honest. I wouldn't take it off-road, definitely a street car, and it just looks cool. You know, what could be cooler than driving around in a Bugatti Veyron in any colour you want, with any kind of wheels you want. It's one of those kind of dream cars that everyone wants to have driven in their life, so to drive it in GTA 5 is probably as close as a lot of us are going to get. So that's why it's number 2. Extremely fast, very cool, and probably the closest I'm going to ever get to driving one. That'll be number 2, the Bugatti Veyron. In at number 1, we have a car that I didn't actually use until the end of the game. I bought this from the website, and I wasn't expecting to fall in love with it as much as I did, and it is the Cheetah. This thing, not only, number 1, looks beautiful. You can put 2 different colours on it. I think if you go for a matte black and a metallic black, you can kind of make it look a little bit like a Batmobile. You can also put the suspension so it sits right on the floor. This car is very low already, and if you stick it really really low, put all the mods on. Oh my word, the handling is ridiculous. It just sticks. It just sticks to the road no matter what. By far, in my opinion, the best handling car in the game. It looks amazing to me, especially when you've got the wing on the back, and if you get the color scheme and the wheels just right, and it's fast. It's extremely fast. None of the other cars feel any faster, to be honest. There's lots of cars that are fast, you know, lots of the sports and the supercars, but this feels extremely fast, mixed with the amazing handling, mixed with the amazing looks. I highly recommend, if you can either find this in the map, maybe there is one, I haven't had a look, or if you have the money, once you maybe complete the game and you've unlocked a lot more money, definitely buy this and stick it in your garage. My favorite car in GTA 5, the Cheetah. I hope you enjoyed my countdown. Don't forget to leave a comment with any cars that you really like that I didn't mention in this countdown in the comment section below, and don't forget to smash that like button as well if you did enjoy the video. I'll see you guys next time.